quality packing supplies. We'll put that aside. It's crazy. I mean, I paid probably $40 for this. You would think the packing supplies alone would cost, you know, a pretty solid chunk of that. Plus, someone has to put it together, or a factory does, or whatever. Just doesn't seem like anybody makes profit. And yeah, you guys can enjoy some of my AI music that I created. All right. Yeah, that sun ain't providing a whole lot of light, is it? Okay, I did a little bit of extra lighting here. Maybe we'll get a little bit of help from the sun later on. I put on a couple more lights. All right, so I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory, but there is a nice manual. So that's pretty cool. They give you a big manual. This is what it looks like. And they're speaking to the wrong person when it says, you don't want to read the paper? You can do a QR code. And I say, hey, I'm very glad you gave me the paper. I think this is great. It's a good thing I'm putting this together now. I just got this probably a couple weeks ago. And I don't have a ton of space in my place. You can see I got shit all over the place. I'm actually selling all of this. And so it's just kind of sitting out right now. It'll soon be gone and liquidated into cash, which will be nice. You're not going to get much for that stuff, though, I don't think. All right, so I'm just reading through the manual here, and they give you a nice installation layout. We have to use some screws. Okay. I have screwdrivers, but I wonder if they include one. Looks like they do. All right, so okay. So the first step is the detail of what you get. And we finally go on to the installation. So, okay, cool. Yeah, this will be a little complicated. So, this is the way I typically do stuff, is I just kind of dive in. I don't really know what I'm doing at all. I've never done this before. Here's all my parts. It's nice that I'm taping it. That way I can go back. Okay, here's the screwdrivers right there, which is cool. Man, that's some big-ass bolts. My goodness. And they use Torx screws. Holy cow. Okay. All right. Allen wrench. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's an Allen wrench, and they include that. All right, so yeah, there's all the parts. There's some spare parts. I imagine everything's there. I hope you guys can see it, because I can't tell. Well, all right. Like, again, let's just kind of get in here and see what I see. Typically, my mind just kind of shows me what to do. I suppose I could use that box to send a bunch of video games, huh? Wow, that'd be kind of cool. Man, that'd be actually really cool. You could fit a ton of them in there. I think I'll have to do that. I'll make use of that box instead of just wasting it, you know. I'll fit a bunch of those PS2 games in there and say, here you go. That'd be a good use of that. All right, cool. I'm actually running low on boxes. All right, so I'm not just going to totally wing it, though. I do like to follow the directions, basically. All right, see what I'm dealing with. This piece is not yet. Neither is this. These are right away. So we are going to use these right away. This is a sit-stand desk. I should have said at the beginning of the video. Maybe I can edit that in. So today, guys, I'll do it later. We're going to be installing a sit-stand desk. These are all good materials to use for shipping stuff, so I'm going to save all of this plastic and whatever, and I'll pad down these games and stuff that I'll eventually send off. Perfect. Okay, so, alright, there's one of the pieces. Discard that for now. It's probably a pretty good first step is just taking everything out of the plastic and stuff, you know. Get you set up with what you're going to need. Get my coffee cup out of the way here too. I'm now excited to use that box. That's been a reason why I haven't been shipping those out to a place, but I know just the person to send it to, so heck yeah. Alright, so this comes later, but we'll take it out of the plastic, because that has to happen, right? So do those big boards. We'll do that later on, I suppose. Okay, I don't know what the hell that's all about. Oh, a pouch. Cool. Alright. Alright, going back to the instructions now. So the whole first step is very simple. Wish they say the actual part name right on here. Does it really matter though? Probably not. They're probably identical, don't you think? Oh, it says 7. Okay. I'll just make sure I'm not going to do it right. Okay, so this is 2. Yep, it's part 2. It appears we want it this way. So part 2 is actually on the left, and this one here is on the right. I believe I got it the right way, but I don't actually know for sure, but I think so. Makes sense, because there's these nice holes here for putting screws in and stuff. We'll find out, alright? You can always flip it over the other way. Alright, going back to my part list. They now call for part B. Those are the wheels. D2. So far I'm not seeing part B, but we're not going to give up yet. E, F, G, H, J, K. Oh. Okay, star head screw. Let's look a little harder. Because you have A, B, all the way through M. I don't like how this happens sometimes. Okay, so I see the E's. Oh, BLM. What the fuck? They called it that. BLM. Jeez. Okay. Black Lives Matter. BLM. What the heck? Okay, so I found the star head screws. That's in BLM. You guys see that? BLM. Okay. Kind of confusing, but yeah, they have to, I don't know. Why not call it ABC? You know? Alright, so here we are. We got the star head screws. So they want me to lift it up, I guess, huh? That high? Jeez. Oh, maybe not that. I mean, I thought you could sit and stand. No? Starting the installation from the third hole position shown will make it easier. Okay. There it is. There's only one way to do it, which is nice. I don't like it if there's a screw hole on this side, for example. So far, so good. Alright. You gotta pull it up and just follow what they said. Starting the installation from the third hole position will make it easier. It's nice you can just do this with your hands. This is using the B from the BLM tool set. So that one just, I don't know, it felt kind of loose the whole time. Alright, so that's number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. The head of the bracket rod can be adjusted as needed. Oh my gosh. Do you gotta unscrew that every time? That's gonna be ridiculous. My gosh, I hope not. Stupid. Okay, so we're now gonna move on to number 2. So I guess there's 4 different height adjustments. But if you have to unscrew a bolt every time, that is not cool. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? Probably try to resell this and get something easier. I have another standing desk I could put right here. Once I sell all that bullshit, it'll clear up a lot of space. Get rid of that little thing there too and make room for the king. Okay. So we have the first step done. Now the next step is to use this little bracket here and the E screws. Okay. So that should be simple. Oh, right. Okay, now we have to have this lined up appropriately. So remember, the 2 is on the left, the R is on the right. Okay, this is 2. Left. Here's the right. Well, let's get the E screws out here before we go too much further. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the BLM tools right here on this table. So the BLM items are now gone. Alright, so we have 2 more of these E-screws. I think we need 4 of them, actually. Okay. Excuse me. And we're going to take a quick break before we continue to urinate. just realized what my hair looks like. That's pretty funny. Okay. Like I said, we just woke up. Alright. We have the 4 screws. We have the Allen wrench tool. This thing is appropriately lined up. I'm hoping there's only one way to do it, or I hope it's exactly the same either way and it doesn't matter which way I do it. Left. So, there we go. Okay. I say we just go one step at a time, I guess. Huh? Line up here and just... Okay. Excuse me. And I'm sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing. This is the disadvantage of not having a good camera, or not having a camera person at all. Ouch. I don't know what the best way to do here. Let's go like this. Oh, I need the screw on the other side though, huh? So they say the screw is facing you, so you want to go like so. I suppose. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is just, you know, like I said, diving in, seeing what happens. You know. Alright. And sometimes you gotta redo it, and sometimes you don't. Okay. Using the Allen wrench to put her in. It looks like it's, it looks like it's meant to be, honestly. It's just, you know, very much, it's appearing very consistent, if that makes... It appears I'm doing it correctly, is what I should say. Alright, there we have it. Okay, left. Let's ensure one more time we did it the right way. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, we did. Left. Excuse me, almost got my eye out. Alright, yeah. This is a little bit of a tricky install here, because you can do it with one person. I am doing it with one person. But it'd be easier to have a friend hold the piece while you screw it in and stuff. Not all of us have that luxury or want to deal with it, but it'd be convenient that way. Are you going in, screw? Are you in at all? It's not. Okay. I was gonna say something's not really working very good. Did you get in there? Once you get one of them to catch, it'll make it much simpler. Come on, screw. Get your ass in there. Trying to force it. Get in. Okay, I think it is. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, just get one piece to catch, and now you can put in the other one. You'll soon be good to go. And I would imagine the hard part's already over now. So we already have done the toughest part of the install, which wasn't even that hard. But like I said, with 2 people, it would make it a lot easier. Just twisted it on with the Allen wrench that's provided. This one doesn't appear to be as flush as the other one, but once I have it all the way in there, it might appear to be better. We'll see. Okay, let's go with Allen wrench. Yep, and now it's like tight. So seems like a pretty unnecessary piece, but it must be. I don't know. Okay, hopefully we got that on the right way. Yeah, I hope I do. You really don't know. Sometimes the right way doesn't even really matter. Okay, there's a side bracket to be installed. Alright, side bracket. I'm guessing they mean this. So this is part C, is that right? Side bracket is 3. Okay, I don't see that yet. Okay. Ah, this one. We kind of set that aside and forgot about it. So, it's always hard to tell where they're talking about. I think they mean here. And you use the same E screws, okay? So we got to get some more of those from my toolbox. So it appears that you want it sticking upward because the holes must have to come into play at some point for some reason. Oh. It's on either side. It really doesn't matter, actually. Never mind. It appears it's dummy proof, which is good. I always like dummy proof. And in this case, you have to screw it in to make room for it to fit. So if you don't screw it in, it's not going to get in there. See? You can kind of jam it in and it'll be fine. Once you screw these in flush, it'll be, it already is nice, but yeah, it'll be even better. So most of these you can screw with your hand pretty much, And they say to screw it 100% tight, so. It wants to twist when you do that. It wants to twist this thing. So probably hold it in place as you screw it in, I guess. It's the way to go. There you go. That's pretty darn tight to me. It ain't going anywhere, as they all say. Check to ensure that the installation direction of 2 is correct as shown. Oh. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, I would say it is. I mean, we'll know soon how it looks like. Okay, so now we're grabbing the big side, the big piece. There's a whole lot of directions. There's actually a two-part thing. You have to fold the table a certain way. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go back to the part list. I do love that they put this in here. It's very nice. Okay, so what we're dealing with now is these brackets, and you have to fold them a certain way. So that's going to be a little bit of an adventure, right? They're talking about these pieces. These are the A pieces. Oh my, yeah, okay. I can't wait to use that box to send it out to somebody. It's gonna be great. Ship some video games to somebody, man. Get rid of a bunch of my stuff. I am very much looking forward to it. Okay. Alright, so we have to fold the drawer. Okay, they're both A's, alright? One of them's left, one of them's right. They don't distinguish, so I mean, you look at the pieces are exactly the same. Alright, we're gonna move this guy a little bit over. It seems nice and good. It's nice and sturdy the way we have it set up. Probably gonna want it like this. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know why they have this one. I mean, you're not gonna put your legs this damn close. It'll be fine. We'll see what happens here. If it works, it works, right? Okay. Fold to 90 degrees as shown. So we want to fold this sucker. Gosh, I really don't like this. Fold to 90. So they want it like so. Gosh, I don't know, bro. This is not my type of thing. Bending the metal, huh? Not super comfortable doing that. So they both basically are the same, I'd say. Gotta go like this. Put down. So I did the same thing on each, okay? Did the same thing on each. So now we have to go back to the oh, now I install these on the actual big table. Okay. All right. Well, let's get the big table out now. It's kind of bigger than I would have thought. See, I bought this because I wanted it to be smallish. It's pretty big. Like, I just wanted a little laptop table, you know? Like, I would have only needed maybe this much room. And it's got a bunch of extra space. Crazy, huh? So you want to put it on here, maybe? Seems pretty comfortable height, though, right off the bat. You couldn't even put it up, too. All right, so we're not going to mess with trying to install it on the thing yet, because we're still doing these. We're still doing this. Okay, so what is the point anyway of these things? Oh, it's to like store stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't even need to place these, but I guess we'll just do it. This is not something I'm concerned about. Okay, so we want to have it like so, huh? Left and right. So yeah, right here makes sense. And they want you to use the H screws. Install K to prevent the drawer from sliding out automatically. Oh, this is for a drawer? What's K? Alright, well, let's look at my part list again. Okay, nothing very substantial here. Oops, don't want to lose any parts. Okay, remember those are my E screws. Another benefit to taping stuff is if you kind of make a mistake, you can look back. Okay, those are all spare parts that I just took out. I'm going to just set that aside because I don't think we'll ever need them. I never have needed spare parts in any of my installations. So, it's just in case you lose something though. I don't know what that sound was. Okay, so this... Okay, K and H. Gosh, there's only one H? Holy cow, okay. We're going to take care of this one right away, and then we're going to need the G's. Actually, let's just kind of segregate. Okay, so where's the G? There we go. G is right here. I'm going to get a damn scissors. This is annoying. Okay, we still have the J to deal with. Set that aside. Okay. Now this is the GI, it says. GI. It's like they're memeing us. GI. Okay. Yeah, speaking of missing parts, one of the screws I was using actually just got moved. I heard it. It's got to be close. Okay, we get 5 of these. There it is. I knew it would pop out. Okay. All right, we're gonna install this K now. All right, so where does that go? It goes. Okay, we don't really know which way it goes. So like so. It's catching. I don't really know what this is for, though. It's beyond me. Yeah, it's making a huge mess. What the fuck? Am I doing it the wrong way? No, not. This is the H. It's the only screw hole in the area, so it's got to be that. Are you in? Like, what's going on? It's not twisted in, man. Huh. Let me get my actual screwdriver. Something a little bit more easy to use. I really like when they include the tools, and they did, but sometimes your own stuff works a lot better, huh? Yeah, this is not screwing in. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. It just comes right out. Well, that sucks. Give me a minute, some H. No, that's the only one we got. K to H. I don't really know what that piece is for anyways. You guys can't see this part, I guess, probably. I should probably try to get more out in the open, huh? But yeah, I don't know why this doesn't fit. It's like I'm drilling into just nothingness, man. Huh. Try again or leave it be. Let's see what that's supposed to even do. There's probably a pull-out tray is what I'm actually doing. Yeah, there is. There's a pull-out drawer. Okay. Huh. All right. Let's head back to where we were. K to H, but the screw hole does not fit. I didn't create a screw hole, it was here. Go the other way. Nope. We might be giving up on this part. I don't know. It's like my screw hole is defective. Get your fucking ass in there, dude. We're trying to force it in. It's not making any progress. We're gonna really dig it in, though. Get your ass in there. And with enough force, we did get it. We did actually get it. So. Wait, it's supposed to be this way. Perfect. Really dig in there with the wood, I guess, you know? Really dig it in. This part has something to do. Yeah, I stripped it just now. Let's quit messing with it. All right, next pieces. Now, okay. They're supposed to angle inward, so yeah, we are doing these right. Let's grab the G screws here. We'll grab 4 because that's what we need. They gave me 5. Alright, so yeah, they're supposed to face each other. So. And this is going to take the same type of screwdriver I was just using. Probably should blow my nose. I like a longer handle. You know, I don't like to have such a small little handle to deal with. I like to have a little bit of room for leverage. It's, you know, this compared to this is a big difference. Why don't we do a quick wellness check on... I'll probably move my stuff out a little more. Hold on a minute. So this whole time, you guys couldn't really see what I was doing. Okay. I'm not surprised. Don't worry, there's not been a whole lot you've been missing. My commentary covers it. We're going to move it out. Alright, so like I said, I had to bend the metal. Now we go ahead and place the stuff in place. And they face each other, you know? So you know you're doing it right. Okay, this is all sufficiently in. Alright, the next set of directions. We did everything here. Check to ensure the installation direction of A is correct as shown. Yeah, sure is. Okay, now we need F, J, and E. Got my E's right here. J. There's the F, here's the J. So the J's are the washers, okay? And I see I dropped one, but don't worry, we got them. We'll put these on the floor. So I got 4 J's. We've used all these parts. We have this screw sitting here too. This is another one of the ones I just put in. As far as what it's called, I guess I'm not sure. Okay. They said F, right? Oh, the F's are not coming into play yet. No, it is. We need 2 of the F's, so we only have 2. Let's take them out of the box, out of the wrap. Okay, the F's are these middle-sized screws, maybe ½ inch bolts. We're getting close to the end now, you can tell, because there's just not a whole lot more to do anymore. Like, most of the pieces are used, Okay, right and left, right, left. Now we affix them with E. E were these ones, right? Yeah. And the washers. Oh, no, these are F. Excuse me, these are F. The E's are the long ones. That's right. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so... We put it on, we want it like so. I'll move all this over so it's in sight. Oh my gosh. I found another one of those wood screws here. I think that would be the one that we just put in. Maybe that's why it wasn't catching. Maybe I was using the wrong one. I don't know. I don't have screws sitting around my house just like that. Alright, so now we're almost at the end. It's definitely on the right way, you can tell. Alrighty, guys. I feel like this might be backwards, but too late now, right? Actually, that's a good thing to verify. Are we doing this the right way? Let's look back at the manual. Okay. Actually, it appears we are not doing this the right way. The way I know is the part that's cut here needs to be consistent with that piece. It needs to be facing the same way. So we're actually supposed to do it like this. Yeah. Oh, geez, did I do that part wrong too, bro? No. That long piece is opposite of this piece. Okay, cool. So we're going to have to flip it over once I'm ready to use it, but for now, we do have it in the right spot. So, just for, just so we know what we're doing, why don't we actually make it the way that it's going to be in the house. Alrighty. We lined up that. You definitely need the big long screws here, because if you don't, this will definitely not fit. So if you try to use a different one, it ain't gonna work. Definitely. You can feel the wood catching and tightening there. You can feel that working in place. so usually if you just get one, if you get two sides, the rest of the screws just work in nice and easy. Doesn't appear it's going to fit. Yeah, that's kind of how that goes many times. It's like, you get one in and it's like, how the hell is that going to catch? Let's do another wellness check to make sure we're doing this right. Oh, I need to put a washer in though. I did fuck that up, so let's take it out. We could leave it for now. Let's leave it for now. We'll get a washer in a little bit later. Boom. It's all the right way. You can tell. Yep. We're all the right way. Perfect. Okay, I'm supposed to install F. F's for these ones. Right here, I suppose, huh? Probably on both sides you install these. But that stupid bracket's going to be in the way, making it a little harder. I don't know who thought of this. That's yeah, it's going to make it so you got to, rearrange the twisting every time till you get it tight. But yeah, it's coming together here. Kind of keeps that steady, see? Okay, so that's going to be a really good thing to have in place. May as well throw this one in as well. Okay. I suppose most of it you can do with your hand. And it's not that big of a deal. Okay, pretty solid, pretty tight. I never like to screw things in like ridiculously tight because there's no need, in my opinion, to do that. It's worked out okay for me in my life so far. All right, now let's line up one of these with a washer and see how we're doing. Oh yeah, it's doing just fine. No problem at all, actually. Easy business. Okay, cool. I did it tight till I heard the wood kind of creaking, Okay, so yeah, washer, JE, boom. And near the end, guys. Yeah, the wood creaked. I'm good to go. We gotta get a washer over on the one screw. Remember, we forgot it. But I like the process. Once you get a few of the screws in, the whole thing becomes solid. And it's just easier to deal with once you get a few of the screws in place. So. Yeah, the wood creaks. We love it. We love that sound, actually. Pretty cool. Alright, so this screw is just going to come right out. Once you loosen it, it'll pop out. You you can get the washer in case you forgot like me. Yeah, you can just screw them in with your hand to start, man. Then for the fine tuning, use the Allen wrench. Okay, so we're really close to the end. We verified they're all installed the right way. Literally everything is installed correctly. So we installed F, put J between the E to the deck board K. Install brake casters and casters as shown. Oh, now they want me to flip it over. Okay. So I get 4 wheels. D1 and D2. Oh, and I have to use my wrench on this one, huh? Okay. We're almost done. Okay. Let's flip her over, huh? Not a lot of pieces or anything else left to do. Get my nice trusty wrench, and like I said, let's flip it over. This thing's very solid, so there's no problem there. I don't know, I'm looking at these here. This looks... I just put those in. What am I thinking? Yep, those are definitely tight. Never mind. Don't be doubting yourself. I'll tighten this one a little bit more. It seems like there's some give. It was tight enough. Never mind. Don't be doubting yourself, man. I only see 2 wheels here. Did they jit me on the wheels? Could that be possible? No, here we go. Okay. These are D2. Ooh. So D2 goes on the opposite side. So these are D2. I don't know if it really matters a whole lot, but you just gotta screw it in, I think. Right? Gotta use the damn wrench, huh? Eey. Screw holes are identical. I like how there's actually a number you can call. Pretty neat. It's probably going to be a robot at first, though, but hey. There's a way to lock it and unlock it. Can't say I understand that. That's D1, though, I suppose, huh? So D1 goes on the front part. Wait. Yeah, I'm doing it correctly. Alright, I'll just continue to try this. I don't know. You gotta wrench it? I don't know how you're supposed to get this in. I don't really know. They really don't say, you know. But yeah, they do talk about you're supposed to use a wrench. Okay. There we go. Cool. We're getting it. Include this cute little wrench. Could be a little easier here, but they say do this 100%, so all the way. And I verified I'm using the right casters. They are slightly different, these wheels. So you do want to make sure you're doing this on the right way. The way I verified I'm doing it correctly is I looked at the bent metal pieces way on the bottom here, talking down there, to make sure the diagram's correct. Stupid because they don't actually show the open part of the desk. That'd be the easiest way to show it, but they decide not to do that. That's a fault on them, I'd say. Like I said, they want this 100% tight, so we're gonna go all the way with it. I don't know why it keeps getting lost when I'm trying to tighten it, but we eventually got it. It's pretty darn tight. Bear with me as I get some coffee, because yeah, my body is craving it. Had a little coffee off camera. Let's take my cute little wrench and continue. From this. Oh, notice there's different sizes, so maybe we have to use the other size on the other wheel. I bet you that's what's happening. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so whatever I did last time didn't really work. It's kind of disappointing here. Damn, dude, chill. I feel like this is gonna fall off onto my feet. Bro, would you stop? Too bad there's not just a screw on the top, but yeah, I see why not. See why you can't. We gotta use this dumb wrench. It's not God dang it, it's not. This one's not catching as easy for me. Oh, please. I have little faith here on this. It's gonna fall right, yeah, gonna fall right out. Would you get in there, you son of a bitch? God damn. Growing tired of you. Yeah, you're supposed to just put them in opposite sides. I'm not doing this incorrectly, it's just not catching for me. It's not screwing in easy. I think I might have stripped it a bit. It shouldn't matter once we get it deep enough. It shouldn't actually affect it. Now again, is this gonna finally do something for me? Maybe. I think we're finally in. I hope I have it in correctly though. It's twisted in mighty mean. Where I don't know if it is correct. It's like, man. Yeah, this is just not lined up appropriately. You can tell it's just way too tight. It's coming in at an angle, I think, unfortunately. Okay, get in the right way here, would you? Straight up and down. I have more faith in this one here now. Well, I did, but now it's coming out. I'm going to make sure you come in right from the top so you're not doing some type of big angle thing. I still feel okay with, I think it worked itself in now. We had to redo it though because it was not going to work. But I feel good about this here now, so I think we're good finally. And by the way, a quick little tip. Apply a little bit of pressure to the upward once you get it locked in. That way your wrench won't be so quick to get out of place. Because yeah, I'm even holding it on the bottom here. Because the wrench likes to fall out. But she's sliding in nice now. I got it the correct way here finally. That was a little difficult. But I feel good that we revived it. Salvaged it. I'd say she's in real tight. Nice and tight here. Yeah, those move left. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now D1. I know we did this correctly. I have it segregated. There's a way to use brakes on this and stuff. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Okay, we got that one in place nicely. Like I said, you got to come in from the top. Otherwise, you're going to come in at an angle and it's not going to screw in, maybe. Ah! What's up there, homeboy? Nah, it's good. Okay. That's going in good again. We're solid here. I can work it in with my hands a little bit, actually. It's somewhat difficult to do that. But now we're near the end. Let's screw it in with the wrench. Tighten it, I should say. And you're mighty tight, aren't you? Okay. Last wheel right over here. We're just going to have the basket and we'll be all good to go. So, probably took longer than most people would do it. But that's how I roll, you know. I'll just say at least I got it at the end. There we have it. Now I can use my hand a little bit. She's tight as can be. Alright, what's the next step? So they talk about using the lock and all that. I'll save this book. Okay, install the drawer and recessed phone holder. Oh, that's what that's for? Oh. Okay, so now we use the final G. If I can find it. I do have an extra G right here. I'm surprised I lost the G, though. It's not like me to lose a part. Must be underneath the desk, huh? We'll make sure we figure it all out. But I do believe this is a G. Could be this tiny one too. So we have another one of those. I'd probably have to go back on the video to find out. Alright, let's take the phone holder out of the case. Out of the shrink wrap. So then you put that thing right in here. I mean, probably want to cut this off, huh? Extended warranty. We get a whole year to break it. It'd be tough being a company. Man, you gotta deal with all these warranties and stuff. So I don't really know what the deal is with this compared with the other way. But we'll put that face down, I guess. I don't really know what they want me to do. Okay, so this is what I did to kind of create this box that's shown in the instruction manual. Oh, now I gotta attach the knob. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you put the G here. That's the knob. That's kind of cute. I'm guessing it's this one. I don't think we need a super long screw for this. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. It barely pokes out, really, but what do you need, right? Are you gonna rip the shit out of this knob, or is it gonna work? It'll be fine. If I want to get crazy, I can use an Allen wrench and tighten it as I hold it in place. Screwdriver, I should say. It's fine. We don't need to screw it in anymore. It's okay. Okay, so we have the box. Why don't we flip it over the way it's supposed to be here now? Okay. I don't know. This almost does seem like I have the wheels on the wrong way. Could hit your damn feet there, you know? Gosh, why? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably supposed to be like that, though, I guess. Yeah, if you look at the diagram, I did do it the correct way. Just watch your feet. You could smack your feet on that. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but you know the wheels have these things sticking out, so yeah, be careful with that. All right, so we have that C piece. That's this. Oh, and that goes to cover this. Huh. Okay. All right. Why even put that hole there in the first place? I wonder. You know, what's up with that? No screws required. Just stick it in. And all you're supposed to do with the drawer is just, you know, kind of. Oh fuck! We did do something wrong, dude. Oh no! Notice it? Shit. This is in the wrong way. Damn it. Okay, it's not 100%. We did make a mistake. Shoot. Yep, that's something that we did mess up. That's okay. That'll be a quick fix. But yeah. Let's make sure we do it the right way. So it's going to be like this. Okay. This piece needs to be flipped around. You guys see what I did, right? The cover there is, I wouldn't be able to install this little drawer. Yeah, it seems like I never really get through something without making any mistakes. I shouldn't say that, but it's not super uncommon to miss something like that. Now what, though? Is this going to be all right? Ooh. I did it like that for a reason, you know? Did you do it right? Shit. I'm going to flip this over and just look. I'm going to probably do this from the bottom, I suppose. Okay. Make sure we got it here. I think I have it backwards is what the problem might be. Do I have them both on wrong? Okay, here's the deal. It's supposed to be this way, okay? Towards the back of this. So this one was fine, I think. I think that one's okay. Maybe. I don't know, man. This is not right, though. Here, maybe I unscrewed the wrong one. We'll make sure we get to the bottom of it. Okay, we're not going to lose these screws here. I really thought we were on a no-death run. In other words, a perfect install, but no, we didn't. Okay, this is the way it's supposed to be. Let's verify that. Yep, that's right. Like I said, it's a quick fix if you do screw it up like I do. Like I did. And again, having friends and stuff is really helpful for this type of thing. because I can't easily get this thing in here. Probably be better if it was upside down, but I feel like we've come so far now. So how are you supposed to go in though? I don't understand that. I must have bent it the wrong way, huh? I think that's what I did. They're both bent exactly the same, aren't they? That's what I fucked up. No wonder I couldn't get the puzzle correct. It's like, this is just not making sense. Okay. Yeah. Alright then. There's my 2 screws. Yup. That was a weird deal, that's for sure. Oh, and they go on the top, huh? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is where you really gotta use that Allen wrench, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I understand now. So it goes like that. We 1000% sure we are. Oh man. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we learned something there. Pay attention. I was confused by that part though. It didn't really tell you how to do it. It's hard to tell what you're doing. But now we've bent that metal a little bit and I hate doing it this way, but it's just gotta be because now they're consistent, you know? You kind of have to use their little screwdriver here because mine would never fit. Kind of embarrassing how that went down, actually. I take no blame. Janky to have me bend metal, I'll tell you. Okay. Are we finally good to go? Are we almost finally good to go? Just securing these screws now. And I think it's good. I mean, they're tight. So I hope I did it right this time. I guess we'll find out once we flip it over. That's another thing is you can't really quite visualize it until you actually see what it looks like. I think I did it right though, but I thought I had it right the first time too. Okay. It appears we do though. Okay, let's put this weird thing in. I think that's game, guys. I think we did it. Any more screws or anything? Port G, okay. Got the wheels in, we got the drawer in. And now they talk about if you want to raise it or lower it, you just take that out and move it up and down, you know. Loosen the star screws first, adjust the support rod to reach the desired height, and tighten the screws. Step on one side with your foot to adjust the height to prevent the casters from moving. There you have it. When the desk is adjusted to the highest position and the brake casters are locked, you can place your feet in the position. This slot can hold items like your phone or tablet computer. Oh. See? Look at that. Yeah, I didn't understand. That's why they put it there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Perfect. Well, hey, I like it. Pretty good. Worth $150? Might be. I'll probably get that thing listed and see if I can make a profit. And until then, I'll use it myself. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like. And that's how you put together a desk. It was kind of painful, but we did it. Take care.